Today we are going to make Greek yogurt in a Coppertech Pressure Pro. All we need for ingredients are half a gallon of whole milk and half a cup of yogurt with active cultures. That's critical. We'll get to that later. Equipment: you need a Pressure Pro, thermometer, whisk, measuring cup, colander, cheesecloth, and a large plastic bowl. For this recipe, we're going to use 2 quarts of whole milk. Add the milk to the pot. You can use 2% or skim, but you'll get the best results from whole milk. Now, touch the canning/yogurt button just once and accept the default time of 30 minutes. The pot will begin heating, but do not cover. Warm the milk to 180 degrees. You'll need to stir the milk every minute or so the bottom doesn't burn until it gets to about 140. Then I'm going to suggest you constantly stir it until it gets to 180, again, so you don't scald or burn the milk on the bottom. When you're done, turn off the pot, and when the milk reaches 180 degrees, remove the inside pot and put it in an ice bath. When the pot is in the ice bath, allow the milk to cool to 111 degrees. You can stir it to help reduce the temperature quickly. The milk has got to be between 108 and 115 when adding the starter so you don't kill the yeast strains that are in the active yogurt. This is just like making bread. Now, you'll take half a cup of plain Greek yogurt with active yeast cultures and whisk it into the milk. And when you look for yogurt, look on the ingredients and just look for the active cultures. The brand isn't important, but the active cultures are. Now, you don't need all 6 like this one, but the ingredients must include active cultures. That's what's going to cultivate your milk and turn it into yogurt. Start the pressure pot now by touching the canning yogurt button. Touch the taste button to change the time to 12 hours. The pressure pot will not seal. Go ahead and cover it up. It only keeps the milk warm, so you can check on it at any time, but we suggest you don't open it for at least the first 6 to 8 hours. And just let it go. It's going to take 12 hours. You may want to start it at night and finish it in the morning. A shorter amount of time will result in a yogurt that's not quite as tart as one that sits in the pressure cooker a little bit longer. When you are done, your yogurt will be slightly thickened, and it will get thicker as it chills. Now, to get the Greek style with a high protein content, you have to strain the whey from the yogurt. To do that, you're going to need a colander draped with a piece of cheesecloth set inside a bowl to collect the whey. You can also put a small ramekin, as I do here, just to keep the colander out of the bowl. So I place my ramekin in the bowl, put the colander on top, add the cheesecloth, and then add the yogurt and move it to the refrigerator. Once it gets in the refrigerator, it's going to stop the process of making yogurt, and you need to chill it for at least 3 hours. It will cool and thicken as it cools down. After about an hour, we had a cup of whey. Hour and a half, or 3 hours, we had a cup and a half, and after 6 hours, you can see we had a pretty good mix. Makes about 5 cups. Enjoy. Have fun.